Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O-Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. We call it D Maths 4024. Today, we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1. And for this purpose, we have selected October-November 2010 1-2 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the zone 2, or you say variant 2. In this paper 1, the calculator is not allowed. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours. So let's start today's paper. And here we go. Okay, so the paper October-November 2010 1-2 is showing up on your screen. And let's start this paper. The first question showing up on your screen. Here we have a fraction and we want to subtract that fraction. It is 3 whole 1 by 7 minus 2 whole 1 by 3. So first of all, I will convert them into improper fractions. Then I will take their LCM. So 3 7s are 21, 21 plus 1, 22. So it will be 22 by 7. This one will be 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1, that will be 7. So 7 by 3. So it will be 22 by 7 and minus 22 by 7 minus 7 by 3. So when you take the LCM, that 3 and 7 is the denominator. So their LCM will be 21. So when you divide your LCM with this denominator, you get 3. So that 3 will multiply with this numerator. When you divide this LCM with this denominator, you get 7. So that 7 will multiply with this numerator. So you got 3 multiply 22 minus 7 multiply 7. So it will be 66 minus 49 divided by 21. And that will be 17 divided by 21. I hope you understand that 17 by 21, the answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next part. The next part is, he says 2 by 9 multiply 1 whole 7 by 8. He says, give your answer as a fraction in its lowest terms. Here we are two fractions, they are multiplying with each other. So when the two fractions, they multiply with each other, the numerator multiply with the numerator, denominator multiplies with the denominator, and the numerator denominator, they can be cancelled if they can be cancelled. So it will be 2 by 9 multiply 8 ones are 8, 8 plus and 15, 15 by 8. So it will be 2 by 9 multiply 15 by 8. So that will be, and 15 and 9, they can be cancelled with the table of 3. So you will have 2 by 3 multiply 5 by 8. So you got 2 and 8 will be cancelled. So you get 1 by 3 multiply 5 by 4. So you get 5 by 12. So my answer is 5 by 12. 5 by 12 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so question number 2, it's A part. He says evaluate 6.3 divided by 0.09. So first of all, I will remove this. I will convert these decimal fractions into simple fractions. So I will that will become 63 by 10, and this will become 9 by 100 divided by 9 by 100. And when you convert that divide sign into multiply sign, it will become 100 by 9. That fraction will flip. So it's 63 by 10 multiply 100 by 9. So when you cancel 9 and 63 and 10 and 100, you are left with the 7 by 1 multiply 10 by 1. So the answer will be 70. So your answer is 70. So question number 2 answer is 70. Okay, so B part, he says find the decimal number that is exactly halfway between 3.8 and 4.3. So if you want to find the number which is exactly halfway between 3.8 and 4.3, the method is you add them up, and whatever is the answer, you divide it with the 2. So you will add 3.8 and 4.3, and you divide their sum with the 2. So that's the strategy. So question number 2, its B part is showing up. It says 3.8 divided plus 4.3 divided by 2. So when you add 3.8 and 4.3, you get 8.1 divided by 2, and it will be 4.05. 4.05. 4.05 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Question number 3. He says that express 0.00000706 in the standard form. So in the standard form, this decimal will move to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 7.06 into 10 raised to power minus 5. This number with the exponent, that number should be more than 1 less than 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will become 5.06 expo minus 5. So let's check. 5.06 expo minus 5 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. He says, question number 3 is B part. A house was bought for $20,000 and sold for $50,000. Calculate the percentage profit. So you buy something at $20,000 and you sell it at $50,000. So it means that you have made a profit, and that profit is sale price minus the cost price. So 50,000 minus 20,000, you get 30,000. That's your profit. So percentage profit is, the normal formula is profit divided by the cost price multiplied 100. So this is the strategy. So question number 3 is B part. Okay, so cost price is $20,000, sale price is $50,000. Percent profit, the formula is profit divided by the cost price multiplied 100. The profit is sale price minus the cost price, that's 50,000 minus 20,000 divided by the cost price, that's 20,000 multiply 100. So you get 30,000 divided by 20,000 multiply 100. So it will be now when you cancel the zeros and the 2 with the 100, so you get 3 multiply 50. So it will be 150%. So the profit is 150%. So let's check. 150 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Now we are on the question number 4. It's A part. He says the temperatures in degrees centigrade at midnight on 10 consecutive days were 4, 1, 0, -2, -1, -3, 1, -2, 3, -1. Find the difference between the highest and the lowest temperature. So the highest temperature here is 4, and the lowest temperature here is -3. So the difference between the highest temperature and the lowest temperature will be 4 minus -3. So the minus will become positive, and you will have 4 minus bracket -3 bracket close. So it will be 4 plus 3. So that will be 7. So the difference is 7. Okay. So the difference between the 7. Okay. The next part is, he says, how many of these temperatures are within 2.5 degrees centigrade of 1 degree? So I will draw a number line, and I will mark 1 degree. I will go 2.5 above 1, and I will go 2.5 below 1. I will make this on the number line, and then I will check that how many of these temperatures come in that range. So let me show you my solution. So here on your screen, you can see that this is 1 and 2.5 above 1 will be 3.5, And 2.5 below 1, that will be minus 1.5. So I've shown it on the number line. So how many temperatures from that given list? There's a list. This is the list. Okay. How many of those temperatures come in this range? So I list down them: -1, 0, 1, 1, 3. So there are 6 temperatures which come in this range. I hope you have understood. So the answer is right, sir. He says, question number 5, it's A part. He says the mass of a container and its content is 2.4 kg. The mass of the contents is 750 grams. Calculate the mass in kilograms of the container. So the mass of the container will be the mass of the container plus the content minus the mass of the content. So it will be 2.4 kg minus 750 gram is the mass of the content. I will convert it into kg and then I will use it. So 2.4 kg minus 750 divided by 1000. I am converting the grams into kg. So it will be 2.4 minus 0.75. And my final answer will be 1.65 kg. When you subtract them, you get 1.65 kg. That's the mass of the container. That's right. Then it says express the ratio 24 centimeter to 3 meter in its lowest term. Give your answer in the form P ratio Q, where P and Q are integers. Okay, so because both these quantities have different units, whenever you write a ratio of the two quantities, their unit must be same. So for that purpose, I will convert the meter into centimeters. So 24 centimeters, that's good. 3 meter, that will be 300 centimeter. So now 24 ratio 300 centimeter. So when I cut it with the 3, both the sides are cancelled with the 3. So you get 8 ratio 100. Divide both the sides with the 4. So you get 2 ratio 25. 2 ratio 25. So this is how this is done. So our answers are right. Question number 6. Factorize. A part is 6t square minus 9. You see these two terms are perfect squares. And you have here a situation in which you are going to take the difference of the two perfect squares. So a square minus b square, that is equal to a plus b, a minus b. So question number 6 is A part, its solution is showing up. So 4t square minus 9, so it will be 2t whole square minus 3 square. So it will be 2t plus 3 in one bracket, and in the other bracket you will have 2t minus 3. So let's check. So our answers are right. Question number 6 is B part. He says 3x square plus 5x minus 2. So I will multiply the extreme terms. That will give me 6. And I will write down the factors of the 6. So I will choose that pair which by subtraction will give me 5. So question number 6 is B part, solution is showing up. So I will multiply the extreme terms. You get 6x squared. So I will write it in the rough work, and then I will write the pairs of the 6. You see 1 and 6, 2 and 3. These are the pairs. And I have to choose that pair which by subtraction will give me 5. So we will take this pair minus 1 and 6. They by subtracting they give me 5. And because you want positive 5, so the bigger number will be given the positive sign, the smaller number will be given the negative sign. So it will be 3x squared minus 1x plus 6x minus 2. So take the x common, so you will have 3x minus 1 in one bracket. From the last two terms, I can take 2 common, so in the bracket you will have 3x minus 1. So 3x minus 1 will be common. From the other side, you will get x and plus 2 in that expression. So this is how this is done. It's a 2 marks question. Question number 7. Y is directly proportional to the square of x. Given that y is 50 when the x is 5, find the value of the y when the x is 3. Okay, so y is directly proportional to the square of x, so y proportional to x square, and y will be equals to kx square. So y proportional to x square, so y is equals to kx square. The y is 50, the x is 5, so 50 is equals to k bracket 5 bracket goes square. So you will have 50 divided by 25 and equals to k. So the k will be equals to the 2. So the y value will become 2x square. That's the formula. Now they are asking us find the value of the y when the x is 3. So y is question when the x is 3. So y is equals to 2 bracket 3 bracket close raised to power 2. So it will be y equals to 2 into 9. So y will be equals to 18. So that's the question number 7. 18 is the right answer, sir. Question number 8, he says make x the subject of the formula y is equals to 2x squared plus 3. So when you make subject of the formula, you bring that alphabet on one side of the equation and you make it alone. So y is equals to 2x squared plus 3. First of all, this plus 3 will go to the other side. So you will have y minus 3 equals to 2x squared. That 2 is multiplying with the x squared. So that 2 will go to the other side and it will divide. So y minus 3, the whole thing divided by 2 equals to x squared. So we will get rid of this x squared by taking the square root on both the sides. So I will take square root on both the sides. So x will be equals to plus minus radical sign, and under the radical sign you will have y minus 3 divided by 2. So that is our answer. So the x is alone on one side, so this is the subject of the formula. So our answer is right, you can see. Question number 9, he says AB is 3 minus 4. This question, the column vector is given. He says find the magnitude of the AB. The formula for the magnitude of the AB will be x square plus y square, and on it we will have the square root. So x is 3, y is minus 4. So AB will be equals to, the magnitude of the AB will be equals to the square root, and under the radical we will have x square plus y square. So radical sign, and under the radical sign we will have 3 square plus, and put brackets around it, minus 4 and its square. So you will get radical sign, and under the radical sign you will have 9 plus 16. So that will be the square root of the 25, and that will be 5. So our length will be plus minus 5. So our answer is 5. Basically, it will be positive 5. Then he says the A is the point 0, comma 2. The coordinate of the line AB may be written as 3y plus 4x equals to k. Find the value of the k. So first of all, I will make the coordinate of the line AB. For that purpose, I will, because this point is passing through this the A point, and so we can put the coordinates of the A in the place of x and y in that equation. So in the place of y, I will put 2. In the place of x, I will put 0. So 3 into 2 plus 4 into 0 equals to k. So it will be 6 plus 0 equals to k. So the k will be equals to 6. So the k value is 6. So our answer is right. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the AB. So I will first of all find out the coordinates of the B, then I will be able to find out the midpoint. So I'm going to use the vector method. According to the vector, the formula of the position vectors. If you know the AB, the position vectors OA plus AB is equals to OB. OA is 0, 2, the coordinates of the A. AB is given, that's 3 minus 4. These are the column vectors, equals to OB. So you add 0 with the 3, you get 3, 2 plus minus 4, it gives you minus 2. So this is the position vector of the position vector of the B. So it means that the coordinates, whatever is the position vector, that represents the coordinates. So the coordinates of the B are 3, comma minus 2. So now I know the coordinates of A and the B, and I will find out the midpoint. The formula for the midpoint of the two given points, if the coordinates are given, is x2 plus x1 divided by 2, comma y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So it will be 0 plus 3 divided by 2, comma 2 minus 2 divided by 2. So 3 by 2, that will be 1.5, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So 0 divided by 2 will be 0. So the coordinates of the midpoint will be 1.5, comma 0. 1.5, comma 0 is the right answer. So the next question coming up on your screen, question number 10, it's A part. He says, evaluate 5 raised to power 0 minus 5 raised to power minus 1. You know, anything raised to power 0 is 1. So 5 raised to power 0, that will be 1. And because 5 raised to power minus 1, the power is negative, index is negative. So we will bring it downstairs and the power will become positive. So it will be 1, 5 raised to power 0 minus 5 raised to power minus 1. 5 raised to power 0 is 1. And 5 raised to power minus 1, I will take it downstairs and the power will become positive. So it will become 1 minus 1 by 5. Take the LCM, so it will become 5 minus 1, the whole thing divided by 5. So it will be 4 by 5. So question number 10, A part is done. 4 by 5 is the right answer, sir. 5. Okay, so the next question on your screen is simplify. That's the B part of question number 10. Bracket 5x cube, bracket close, and the whole, and then we have square. So this square is for 5, and this square is also for x cube. So it will become 5 square into x raised to power 3 raised to power 2. So 5 square, that will be 25, and x cube, when you take it square, it will become x raised to power 6. The power of the power multiplies with each other. Hopefully you understand this. Very simple, straightforward question. Okay, now the question number 10 is C part. Bracket. Then we have 16 divided by n raised to power 16, bracket close, raised to power 1 by 2. 16 can be written as 4 square. And then 1 by 2 power is for both the numerator and the denominator. So 4 square raised to power 1 by 2 divided by, then we have n16 and raised to power 16 and raised to power 1 by 2. So 2 and 1 by 2 will be cancelled. So upstairs you will have 4, and downstairs 16, when it will multiply with 1 by 2, 2 and 16 will be cancelled. So the n raised to power 8. So the answer is 4 divided by n raised to power 8. So our answer is right. So let's go to the next question. So on your screen, the next question is showing up. That's question number 11. He says the Venn diagram shows the sets, universal set, the set P, Q, and R. The universal set, its members are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Find the value of the small n, means how many members are there in the Q union R. When say Q union R, it means the Q and the R both the circles. So how many members are there? Q and R both the circles. Don't repeat the member. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we think there are 8 members. The small n means how many members are there. So there are 8 members in Q union R. So I think our answer is right. Then the B part, he says, list the elements of the set P complement intersection Q union R. So P complement means that you will go outside the P, and outside the P you will take common with the Q union R. So outside the P, the members common with the Q union R will be P complement intersection with the Q union R. So they will be 5, 6, 9, 8, and 7, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You see, out of P, Q union R, the common portion with the Q union R, but out of the P. So that is 5, 6, 9, 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is how you will list them down. So that will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our answer is right. Okay, the B part is, he says list. We are done with the B part. Okay, C part. He says one element is chosen at random from the universal set. Write down the probability that this element belongs to P intersection Q union P intersection R. It means P intersection Q means the common in the P and Q. The common portion in P and Q is 2 and 3. And P intersection R, that is 3 and 4. And when you take their union, it will be 2, 3, 4. So their question is, what is the probability of a number coming out of them? So there are 3 members. So the total number in the universal set are 10. So the probability of getting a member which belongs from this set, it will be 3 by 10. So the probability will be 3 by 10. Let's check. 3 by 10 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 12. He says, this question is on functions. The f of x is 6 minus x by 2. A part is find f of 5. So very simple. You take the formula of the function, and in that formula, wherever is the variable, replace it with the 5 and evaluate the value of that formula. So f of x is 6 minus x by 2. So f of 5 will be 6 minus 5 by 2. So it will become 12 minus 5, the whole thing divided by 2, and that will be 7 by 2, and that will be 3 whole 1 by 2, or 3.5. So our answer is right. Question number 12, it's B part. And it's a 2 marks question. Here we have to find out the f inverse of x. So I want to find out the inverse of this function. The standard procedure is you will write let f of x equals to y. So that means x is equals to f inverse of y. That's the standard sentence which we always write whenever we try to find out the inverse of a function. So I write let f of x equals to y, which means x is equals to f inverse of y. Then in the place of f of x, I will put the formula of the f of x. So 6 minus x by 2 is equals to y. So minus x by 2 will be equals to y minus 6. So minus x will be equals to 2y minus 12. I will multiply both the sides with the negative 1. So I will have x equals to minus 2y plus 12. So x will be equals to 12 minus 2y. Once you have made x the subject of the formula, then in the place of x, I can write f inverse of y. In the place of x, I will write f inverse of y, and that will be equals to 12 minus 2y. Now I will change the variable. So I will write there in the place of x, in the place of y, I will put x on both the sides. So f inverse of x will be equals to 12 minus 2x. So this is how you will find the inverse of this function. So let's check 12 minus 2x. 12 minus 2x is the right answer, sir. So that was question number 12. And now we are going to the next question. That is question number 13. In the diagram, the ABC angle is 90 degree. BC is 5 centimeter and AC is square root of 89. What special kind of number is square root 89? You know, 89 is a prime number. So when you have a prime number and you take its square root, so that is an irrational number. Square root of a prime number is always an irrational number. So it's an irrational number. Simple. It's an irrational number. Okay. So the next question, he says calculate the AB. It's a 2 mark question. Okay. You see, this is the right angle triangle. The BC is given. The AC is PC is 5. The AC is square root 89. AB is question. Because it's a right angle triangle, so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. 2 sides are given, 1 side, the third side we want to find out. The Pythagoras theorem says that square of the perpendicular plus square of the base is equals to the square of the hypotenuse. So it will be AB square plus 5 square will be equals to the square of the under root 89. So you will get 89 equals to 25 plus AB square. So the AB square will be equals to 89 minus 25. So the AB square will be 64. Then take the square root on both the sides. So you will have AB equals to square root of the 64, and the AB will be equals to the 8 centimeter. So question number 13 is B part. 8 centimeter is our answer. So that answer is right. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so the next question coming up. this question number 14 of the 3 marks, and it's about the simultaneous equations. Here he says 3x is equals to 2x and x plus 2y is equals to 21. So there can be many methods to solve it. Okay, so 3y is equals to 2x, x plus 2y equals to 21. So I will rearrange the first equation, so it will become 3y minus 2x equals to 0. And the second equation, I'm going to multiply it with the 2. So you will have 2x plus 4y equals to 42. Just add first these two equations, and the x will be eliminated. 3y minus 2x plus 4y equals to 0 plus 42. So 2x and minus 2x, they will be cancelled. So 3y plus 4y, that will be 7y equals to 42. So y will be equals to 42 divided by 7. So y will be equals to 7. So once you know the value of the y, then I will use the equation 3y equals to 2x. And in the place of the y, I will put 6. So 3 into 6 equals to 2x. So x will be equals to this 2 and 6 is cancelled. So you will have 3 into 3, and that will be 9. X is 9, y is 6. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question. So question number 14 is done. So now we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 15. Okay, so my dear students, we are on the question number 15. He says, in a sale, a shopkeeper reduced the marked price of his goods by 20%. The marked price of a book was $20. Calculate its price in the sale. So the price will be reduced by 20%. The marked price is given. Marked price minus the discount is equals to the sale price. So let me show you. So here we go. Marked price minus discount is equals to the sale price. So marked price minus the discount is equals to the sale price. The marked price is $20, and we will give a discount of 20% of the 20, and you will get the sale price. So 20 minus 20% of the 20 is equal to the sale price. So 20 it will be 20 minus 4 equals to the sale price. These zeros have been cancelled. So the sale price will be $16. So the sale price is $16. $16 is the right answer, sir. So that was a 1 mark question, and it's a 2 marks question. Question number 15 is B part. The price of a camera in the sale was $60. Calculate its mark price. So now we don't know the mark price. The mark price, suppose, is X. So X minus, they are giving 20% discount. So X minus 20% of X is equals to 60. Mark price minus discount is equals to the, your sale price. So X minus 20% of X is equals to 60. So we will take the LCM here. So it will be 100x minus 20x divided by the whole thing divided by 100 is equal to 60. 80x divided by 100 is equals to 60. So the x will be equals to 60 multiply 100 divided by 80. So 600 divided by 8. So when you divide 600 with 8, you get 75. So the mark price is $75. 75 is the right answer, sir. So we are on the question number 16. He says a matrix is given, a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 minus 3 minus 1, 0. B matrix is also a 2 by 2 matrix. And it is 5 minus 4 minus 2 and 2. The question is, find 2a minus b. 1 mark question, 2a minus b. Very simple, straightforward question. We will simply put the values 2a minus b. So 2 and the a value, the matrix A is 2 minus 3 minus 1, 0 minus the b 5 minus 4 minus 2, 2. So simply this 2 will multiply with all the members of the A. So you will get 4 minus 6 minus 2, 0 minus 5 minus 4 minus 2 minus 2. So 4 minus 5, it will be minus 1, minus 6 minus 4, it will be minus 6 plus 4, and that will be minus 2. Minus 2 minus minus 2, it will be minus 2 plus 2, and that will be 0. 0 minus 2, it will be minus 2. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand. Minus 1, minus 2, 0, minus 2. So our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and that question is of 2 marks. He wants us to find out the A inverse. The A is this matrix. We want to find out its inverse. So if you want to find the inverse of a matrix, you need to find out its determinant. You need to find out its adjoint. And the formula for the inverse is A inverse is equals to 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. A determinant will be, you will multiply, you will multiply 2 with the 0 minus 1 multiply with the minus 3. So 2 will multiply with the 0 minus 1 will multiply with the minus 3. So it will be 2 zeros are 0. Minus plus minus 3. So the determinant is minus 3. In the adjoint, what you do, you change their position. These along this diagonal, you change the position. And along this diagonal, you simply change the signs. So it will be 0, 3, 1, and 2. So the A inverse is 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. So it will be 1 divided by minus 3. And the adjoint is 0, 3, 1, 2. So either you write it like this, or you can divide them with the minus 3. If you divide them with the minus 3, it will be 0, it will be minus 1, it will be minus 1 by 3, and it will be minus 2 by 3. So hopefully you understand this is how this is done. Let me show you the whole. Let me reduce further so you can see the whole thing together. So let's check. This is what I have written there. So we are done with the question number 16. So now we are going to the next question, that is again on matrices. He says a shop sells bunches of flowers. One bunch contains 3 roses, 4 carnations, and 5 freesias. Another bunch contains 6 roses and 4 carnations. Each rose costs 60 cents. Each carnation costs 40 cents, and each freesia costs 30 cents. These are name of the flowers. Okay. The pronunciation, I don't know of this word, but that's not important. The information can be represented by the matrices P and Q. So in the bunch 1, we have 3 roses, 4 carnatia, and 5 freesia. And in the second bunch, you have 6 roses, 4 carnations, and no freesia. The values are 60 cents of the 1 rose, 40 cents of the 1 carnation, and 30 cents of the freesia. So find the PQ. So you have to multiply these two. From here, I will take the rows. From here, I will take the column. First member multiply with the first, plus second member multiply with the second, plus third member multiply with the third. Then this second row will multiply with that column in the same manner. So let me show you how this is done. So 3 multiply 60, it is 180, plus 4 multiply 40, that's 160, plus 5 multiply 40, that 5 multiplied 30, sorry, that will be 150. Then the second row will multiply. So 6 multiplied 60, that is 360. 4 multiplied 40, that's 160. 0 multiplied 30, that will be 0. So add these three, you get 490, and add these three, you get 520. So you got 490 and 520. So this is the price of the first bunch, and this is the price of the second bunch. Sorry, I said bunch. Explain what the numbers in your answer represents. They represents basically the price of the, it shows that the 490 cent is the price of the first bunch, and 520 cents is the price of the second bunch. So this is basically representing the cost in cents of each bunch. So hopefully you have understood this question. This was question number 17. Now we are going to the next question. The next question is the time taken for 200 children to run 100 meters were recorded. The cumulative frequency curve summarizes the results. So their question is, this is the cumulative frequency curve. Here the time is written. Here the cumulative frequency is written. This is the cumulative frequency curve. The first question is, use the curve to find the lower quartile, or Q1. The lower quartile is 25% of this 200, and I think that will be 50. So from your graph, you will look 50 on the y-axis. From there, you will go to your cumulative frequency. When you intersect the cumulative frequency curve, below that, you will check what is the value on the x. So from the graph, the lower quartile will be 14.7. So from 50, when I go here and I check what's the value here, let me stop here for a minute. This is 14. This is 14.5. This is 14.6. This is 14.5, 14.6, 14.7. So the answer is 14.7. This is 14. This is 14.5. This is 15. So this will be 14.6. So this will be 14.7. So 14.7 is the right answer, sir. 14.7 is the right answer. The B part is the number of children who took at least 15.5 seconds. At least means 15.5 seconds or more than 15.5 seconds. So on your graph, 15.5 is here. On the x-axis, check 15.5 seconds is here. From here, go to your graph and then check what is the value here. This value is, I think, 170. So the people who took more than 15.5, they are 200 minus 170. So that will be 200 minus 170, and that will be 30. Okay. So from 15.5 seconds, I go there. I check what's the number here. That's 170. So the people who scored took more than this time, they are here. These are the people. So that will be 200 minus 170, and that will be 30. So 30 is the answer. 30 is the right answer, sir. Question number 19. A bag contains 7 balls, 6 of which are green and 1 is red. 2 balls are taken from the bag at random without replacement. The tree diagram that represents these events is drawn below. So the first ball taken out, then the second ball taken out. In this bag, total 7 balls, 6 are green, 1 is red. Okay, so you have to write these numbers here. So if the first ball taken is red, then the second ball is green, its chances are 6 by 6, because there are total 7. One ball is already out, so total number are 6, and that was red. So now 6 green balls are there. So the chances of getting a 6 green ball will be 6 by 6. Getting a red ball, so there are total 6 balls now in the bag, and there is no red ball. The red ball is already out. So 0 by 6. So it will be. So this is question number 19. The green balls are 6. The red balls are 1. So I have completed this. So you can see this. The P is 1. The Q is 0. So our answer is right. So there, B question number 19 is B part. He says, expressing each answer as a fraction in its simplest form, find the probability that both the balls are green. So they are asking for green comma green. So probability of the green comma green, this is the green comma green. So this probability is 7 by 6. This is 5 by 6. Sorry, 6 by 7. This is 5 by 6. Simply multiply them. You will get the probability of the green comma green. Probability of the green comma green will be 6 by 7 multiply 5 by 6. And that will be 5 by 7. So that will be 5 by 7. 5 by 7 is the right answer, sir. Then they say the two balls have different colors. The two balls have different colors. So green comma red and red comma green. So the probability of the green comma red and the probability of the red comma green. Okay. So probability of the green comma red plus the probability of the red comma green. These are two different colors. Okay, so it will be 6 by 7 multiply 1 by 6 plus 1 by 7 multiply 6 by 6. So it will be 6 by 42 plus 6 by 42. And that will be 12 by 42. That will be 6 by 21. That will be 2 by 7. So 2 by 7 is my answer. 2 by 7 is the right answer, sir. So we are done with this. We are going to the next question. The next question is question number 3. So it says that the 3 lines, 3x equals to 7, 2y is equals to 5, and 4x plus 4y equals 35. Intersects to form the triangle ABC as shown in the diagram. The region inside the triangle ABC is defined by the 3 inequalities. One of these is 2y is greater than 7. So y equals to a number that is a horizontal line. So this is basically this line. So 2y is greater than 7 because the area is here above this line. So that's why the crocodile's mouth is towards the y. This is given. Now the other two lines which are left, that is 3x equals 7. And you know the x equals to 7 by 3. So that's a horizontal line. If x equals to a number, it's a horizontal line. Because your triangle, your area, required area is on the right side of that horizontal line. It's vertical line. The required area ABC is on the right side of that vertical line. So the crocodile's mouth will be towards the x. And this is that BC line is the this is third line, because your area is below this line, because your required area is below this line. So in the place of this equality, I write the inequality, and the crocodile's back will be towards the positive y, because the area required is below this line. So 3x is greater than 7. This is the equation, the next equation, 4x plus 4y equals 35. Because the area is below this line, so it will be 4x plus 4y less than 35. So these are the two required. So our answer is right. You can see this, okay? In the next part, he says, find the point with the integer coordinates that lies inside the triangle ABC and is closest to B. Okay, closest to B will be the point here. Okay, this point will be, this is that point, it is 5, 3. So my answer is the closest point to that thing is 5, 3. So 5, 3, 5, 3, yeah. So our answers are right. Question number 21, he says, ABC is a triangle. Angle A is 62 degree, correct to the nearest degree. Angle B is 53.4 degree, correct to the nearest tenth of a degree. Write down the lower bound for the angle B. Okay, because the angle B is 53.4 degree, correct to the nearest tenth of a degree. Okay, so angle A, that was correct to 1 degree. So divide 1 with the 2, you get 0.5, add 0.5 in it and subtract 0.5 from it, the angle A. You will get the upper and lower bound of the angle A. So you get 62.5, 61.5. Then we have the angle B. And in the angle B, that is correct to 0.1 tenth of a degree. Tenth of a degree means 0.1 degree. Divided with the 2, you get 0.05 degrees. So you will have, you will add this, you get 53.45. When you subtract 0.05 from this number, you get 53.35. So their question was, what is the lower bound of the angle B? So that will be 53.5 degrees. 53.5 degrees is 53.35. 53.35 degrees is the right answer. Okay, then they say calculate the upper bound for the angle C. The upper bound for the angle C, very easily we can find. C is equals to 180 minus A minus B. Because you want the upper bound of the C, so we will have, we will take the lower bound of the A, we will take the lower bound of the B because of this formula. Because you will get the C by subtracting A and B from the 180. So if you want the upper bound of the C, the A, B, which are to be subtracted from 180, their lower bound should be taken. So the biggest answer you will get. So C will be equals to 180 minus 61.5 minus 53.35. So C will be equals to 180 minus 114.85, and that will be 65.15 degree. So this is how you will do this. I hope you understand. Let's check if our answers are right. 65.15 is the right answer, sir. So this is question number 21, and hopefully you understand. So let's go to the next question. So we are on question number 22, and he says, express correct to two significant figures. Baba? 15823.769. So Baba? Okay, so if you want to round it off to two significant figures, so that is 1 and 5. These are the first two significant figures. So after the 5, you have 8. So I will make it 16. And it's in the place of these all, I will put 0, 0. So it will be 16,000. So now we have 0.0030489. So you want round it off to two significant figures. So this will be this. These are the two significant figures. The zeros which are on the left, they are not significant. So this 3 and this 0, they are significant. So this is my first significant figure. This is my second. The rest of, I will drop them. So in their place, I will put 0, 0. So my answer will be 0.0030. So remember, the zeros after the decimal at the end, they are significant. That's why in the place of them, I'm not putting 0 zeros here. Okay, just drop them. So the final answer is 0.0030. So this 3 and this 0, they are significant. A little tricky. It requires basic knowledge of okay, now he says use your answer to part A to estimate correct to one significant figure the value of. So it's 15,823.769 multiplied 0.00304. So I will write it as this can be written as 16,000. 16, yeah, I think 16,000. And so it can be written as 16,000 multiply. This can be written as 0.003. So 16,000, and this is 3 by 1,000. These zeros and these zeros, they cancel. So 16 multiplied 3, that give you 48. So in one significant figure, 48 will be 50. So your answer is 50. I hope you understand, because we were supposed to give answer in one significant figure. Okay, now he says question number 23. He says in the diagram, A, B, C, D, E, and F lies on the circle center O. A, D, and FC are the diameters, and FCD is 57. Their first question is DEF. So DEF is this angle. So basically they are talking about this angle. So if you look at FEDC, it's a cyclic quadrilateral. So cyclic quadrilateral is whose vertices are quadrilateral, whose vertices are on the vertices, on the circumference, I mean. So the opposite vertex, the internal angles, their sum will be 180. We call it angles in the opposite segment are supplementary. So the DEF plus 57 will be equals to 180. So very easily I can find. And here we go. DEF plus DCF is equals to 180. The reason is angles in the opposite segment are supplementary. You call it cyclic quadrilateral also. DEF plus 57 equals to 180. So DEF is equals to 180 minus 57. So that will be 123. 123. Then they say FBD. FBD. You see, FCD is 57. FBD is question. Can you see this chord FD? We took the corners, the ends of the chord on the circumference at C, and we also took the ends of this chord on the circumference at point B. So this angle at C and this angle at the B, they will be equal to each other. We call it angles in the same segment. So the FBD will be equals to the FCD. The reason is the angle in the same segment. FBD is question. So the FBD is equals to FCD. The reason is angles in the same segment, and so the FBD will be 57. FCD is 57. So the FBD is also 57. 57 is the right answer. Now the question is CFD. CFD. Okay. So my strategy is very simple. Can you see this chord? The question is CFD. Can you see this chord? Can you see OD and OF? The angle FOD will be double of the 57. Angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So this angle here will be 2 multiplied 57, and that will be, I think, 114. OD and OF, they are equal to each other because both of them are radius of the circle. So the FOD is an isotriangle. So this angle is alpha. This angle will be also alpha. These are the base angles. So 114 plus alpha will be equals to 180. So the CFD is question. So FOD will, is 2 times 57. That will be 114. Plus alpha equals to 180 because the FOD is an isotriangle. OD and OF, they are the radius of that circle. So 2 into 57, that is 114 plus 2 alpha equals to 180. So the 2 alpha will be equals to 180 minus 114. So you will have 2 alpha equals to 180 minus 114 is 66. So it will be 2 alpha is 66. So alpha will be 66 divided by 2. So the alpha will be 33. So it means the angle CFD is 33. The angle CFD is 33. So our answer is right. The next question is find the AOF. They want us to find out the AOF. I know this angle, FOD. It's a 114. AOF is question. It's a straight line. So the sum of these two adjacent angles will be 180. So this is 114. So this angle can be easily found. The sum of the adjacent angles on a straight line. So the AOF angle is question. So AOF plus FOD is equals to 180. The sum of the adjacent angles on a straight line. So the AOF plus 114, FOD is 114 equals to 180. So AOF is equals to 180 minus 114, and that will be 66 degrees. So 66 degrees. So our answer is right, sir. Hopefully you understand this. In the diagram, that's question number 24. In the diagram, AB is P, and the CA is Q, and the DC, this DC is 3 times AB. So that will be 3P. Express DA in terms of P and Q. So if you want to find out DA, I will make the bypass and I will go from D to C, from C to A. So I will write down that bypass. So AB is P, CA is Q, DC is 3 times AB. So the DC will be, the ratio between the DC and the AB is 3, 1. And so the DC will be 3P. DA is question. The bypass for the DA, for DA, I will go from D to C, from C to A. D to C will be 3P. And C to A is plus Q. So it will be 3P plus Q. I hope you understand. It's 3P plus Q. That's DA. 3P plus Q is the right answer, sir. Okay. Then he says E is the point such that BE is KQ. The BE is KQ. So the B is somewhere here and B is K times Q. So that means that the BE is parallel to the CA. Their question is, write down the name given to the special quadrilateral ACBE. So they're talking about ACBE. And about that quadrilateral, I know one thing, that is the BE is parallel to the CA. I don't know anything about the other thing. So in a quadrilateral in which the two sides are parallel to each other, and about the two other sides, we don't know if they are parallel, they are not parallel, we call it a trapezium. So the special name given to that shape, ACBE, is trapezium. Trapezium, yeah. Because in the trapezium, the two sides are parallel and two are non-parallel. Then the question is, express AE in terms of P, Q, and K. So they want you to find out AE. So AE, I will go from A to C, or very simple, A to B and B to E. Okay, that's the bypass. So I will find out the AE. AE will be, I will go from A to B and from B to E. A to B is P and B to E is KQ. 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 P plus KQ. Then the question is, given that D, A, and E lie on a straight line, find the value of the K. He says D, A, and E, they are on the straight line. So I know the value of the DA. D, A, E are on a straight line. So they are parallel to each other, it means. So DA is, we know that, 3P plus Q, and I know AE, that is P plus K times Q. Because they are collinear, so the ratio of the coefficient of the P and the ratio of the coefficient of the Q, that will be same. So 3 by 1 will be equals to 1 by Q. The ratio of the P, coefficient of P and the coefficient of Q will be same because they are collinear. So 3 by 1 is equals to 1 by k. So cross multiply 3k is equals to 1. So k will be equals to 1 by 3. Very tricky thing. Okay. Hopefully you understand. Okay. That was question number 24. Okay. Now we are on the question number, I think 25. He says, here a speed time graph is given. And 0, 0, that's the origin. Here on the x-axis we have time, and on the y-axis we have speed. The maximum speed here is u. The diagram is the speed time graph of part of the journey of a car. From t0 to t20, the car moves with a constant acceleration. From t20 to t60, the car moves with a constant speed of u meter per second. When the t is 20, the car has traveled d meters from the start. So it means the area of this triangle is equals to d, because the area of the speed time graph is equals to the distance traveled. So in the first 20 seconds, he has covered d distance. So it means the area of this triangle is equals to d. Calculate the value of the t when the car has traveled 2d meter from the start. Okay. So here somewhere there is a time when the area, total area under this will be 2d. This area is d. So I want from this rectangle an area of d. Very simple. Okay. So this is, suppose that is the shape, this triangle, this rectangle. So at time t, the total area here will also become d. So this d and this d, the total distance will be 2d. So 1 by 2 into 20 into u is equals to d. That is given the area of this triangle. So 10u is equals to d. Remember this equation. The area of this whole thing should be 2d. It's a trapezium. So the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into height into sum of parallel sides. So that should be equals to 2d. So 1 by 2, the height is u. The 1 time a is t, and the upper is t minus 20 equals 2d. So 1 by 2 into u into 2t minus 20 bracket close equals to 2d. So ut minus 10u equals to 2d. So ut minus 10u will be d. 10u is equals to d. So in the place of 10u, we have written here d equals 2d. This minus d will go to the other side. So ut is equals to 3d. So in the place of u, I can write d by 10. So the t will be d and d cancel. The t will be 3 into 10, and that will be 30. Very tricky calculation. It's a tricky calculation. Now the whole solution is showing up on your screen. Question number 25. 30 is the right answer. The whole solution of that A part is showing up. It's a bit difficult, and there can be other methods also to do it. But this is the way I have done it, and it's a little bit tough question. Okay. B part. At the t equals to 60, the car slows down. So the car started slowing down. Okay. The car started slowing down. At t equals to 60, the car slows down with a constant deceleration. This deceleration is half of the acceleration between t0 and t20. So whatever is the acceleration here, this acceleration is half. So for example, to gain this speed, it took 20 seconds. To lose this speed, it will take, because the deceleration is half, it will take more time, like double time, 40. Okay. So I will use that, this thing given. During this period of the deceleration, calculate the value of the t when the car has a speed of u by 4 meters per second. Okay. So it's a very tricky thing. Let me show you. I'm going to do it. So first of all, I find the acceleration in the start at the 0, 0. At 20, you have u. So the acceleration is u minus 0 divided by 20 minus 0. So it is u by 20. He said that the deceleration is half the acceleration. And plus we have to put a negative with it because it's deceleration. So minus 1 by 2 of the acceleration. So the deceleration value will be minus 1 by 2 of the u by 20. So it will be minus u by 40. Let's say their question is when the time when during the deceleration, at what time the speed will become u by 4. That's their question. So I will take 2 points on that deceleration. It will be 60 comma u, and at time t the speed will be u by 4. So the gradient of these 2 points, when you take them, that should be minus u by 40. So u by 4 minus u divided by t minus 60 is equals to minus u by 40. So when I solve this, I simplify this, it becomes u minus 4u divided by 4 into 1 by t minus 60 equals to minus u by 40. So it will be minus 3u by 4 into 1 by t minus 60 equals to minus u by 4. Minus minus will be cancelled. U and u will be cancelled. So you are left with a 3, and downstairs you have 4 into t minus 60 equals to 1 by 40. So it will be 4t minus 60 equals to 120. 3 and 40, 120. So t minus 60 will be equals to 120 divided by 4. So t minus 60 will be equals to 30. So t will be equals to 30 plus 60, and t will be 90. A tricky question. Very tricky question. B part. So hopefully you understand. I will just move it slowly. So the answer is 90. Our answers are right, sir. Question number 26. He says, in the diagram, DAB is a straight line. BC is 10. CAB is A. CBA is B. Use as much information given in the table as is necessary to answer the following questions. Write down the value of the cos DAC. So basically, he's asking you to find out the cos DAC, the cos of this angle. And you remember, the cos of this angle, which is acute, this angle is acute, and cos of its supplementary angle, supplement, the value will be same, but its answer will be negative. The cos of the angle A is given here, 4 by 5. Okay. Cos of DAC is question. Cos theta is equals to, minus cos 180 minus theta. So the cos of DAC will be equals to the minus cos of A. And cos of A value is given in that table, and that is 4 by 5. So minus 4 by 5. So cos DAC will be minus 4 by 5. Our answer is right. Then he says calculate AC. So they want us to find out the AC. So opposite to this side is this angle, opposite to the AC is this side. So very easily I can find. I know the values of the sine and cos of these angles. So the AC is the question. So I will going to use the law of cosine. He says that the AC by the sine of B is equal to 10 by sine of A, sorry. AC divided by sine B equals to 10 divided by sine of A. And sine of A and B is given here. Okay. So the AC will be equals to 10 multiplied sine B divided by sine A. So it will be 10 multiplied. Sine B is 24 by 25. Sine A is 3 by 5. So the AC will be equals to the 10 multiplied 24 multiplied 5 divided by 25 divided by 3. So the AC will be equals to 2 into 8, and the AC will be equals to 16. So the AC will be equals to 16. That's the B part. So our answer is right. So hopefully you understand how this is done. We have found the AC also and the DAC. Okay, so we are on the question number 27. He says the diagram shows a shape made from thin wire. The shape is formed from three identical sectors of a circle, each with an angle of 40 degrees. The angle between each pair of the sector is x. State the order of rotational symmetry of this shape. You see these three fans, three blades. The order of rotational symmetry is 3. So if you mark the boundary of this shape and then you rotate this shape 360, angle of 360, 3 times it will fit on its boundary. So its order of rotational symmetry is 3. Order of the rotational symmetry is 3. So our answer is right. Then he says calculate the value of the x. You see x plus 40 plus x plus 40 plus x plus 40, that will be equal to 360. 40 plus x plus 40 plus x plus 40 plus x equals 360. So 3x plus 120 equals to 360. 3x is equals to 360 minus 120. So 3x is equals to 240. So x will be equals to 240 divided by 3. So x will be equals to 80 degree. Answer is right. Then he says, in this part, take the value of the pi to be 3. Given that the total length of the wire is 60 centimeter, calculate the radius of one of the sectors. So we need to find out the radius of this sector. Radius, arc, radius, arc, radius, arc, radius, radius, arc, radius. Okay, so that's the thing. So the length of the wire is 60 centimeter. The length of the wire will be radius plus that arc, which will be 40 by 360 to 2 pi r. So that's the perimeter of the one blade, and there are 3 blades. So that will be 3 bracket radius plus 40 by 360 to 2 pi r and equals 60. So that 3 will go to the other side, it will divide. So you have 2 radius plus 2 pi r divided by 9 equals to 60 by 3. So 2 into radius plus 2 into, in the place of pi, I will put 3. Radius divided by 9 is equals to 20. 2 radius plus 2r divided by 3 equals to 20. I will take the LCM, so it will be 6 radius plus 2 radius divided by 3 is equals to 20. So the 8 radius is equals to 3 multiplied 20, and that will be 60. So here you have 8 radius equals to 3 into 20. So radius will be 3 into 20 divided by 8. So 8 fives are, 4 fives are and 4 twos are. So it will become 3 into 5, 15, 15 divided by 2, and that will be 7.5 centimeter. So the radius of this shape is 7.5 centimeters. So our answer is right. So, my dear students, by this question, we have reached the end of the paper. So in this paper, there were 27 questions. So, my dear students, today we have completed October-November 2010 1-2 paper. And this paper 1 belongs from the zone 2. And I have tried my best to explain you all the concepts, procedures, how this is done. I hope that this solution, the solution of this paper, will help many students in the coming time. It will help many students around the globe. I'm really grateful that I can make these videos and touch the life of so many students. If you find this video useful, interesting, helping, please like this video. Share the link of this video onto your Facebook account, onto your Twitter account, and onto your Instagram. That will help me promote my channel. So once again, thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. God bless you all.